Hi guys, yesterday we go straight to Turkey where I have another opportunity for you to study for free. You don't need any Ielts or standardized tests except you want to provide for one. My name is MacJoe and I always say it's a good life. Make it really count. So in this video, we're going to discuss everything you need to know about the Turkiye Burslari scholarship, all the eligibility criteria and how you can apply. And then finally, I will give you some tips and recommendations on how you could win this scholarship opportunity and study in Turkey for free. The Turkiye Burslari scholarships allow you to study for Turkey and get to experience the Asian and European culture all in one. Turkiye Burslari scholarships covers your tuition fee, covers your health insurance, pays for your accommodation, and places you live in a university in Turkey and the department. You don't need to be the one to hustle for university or any kind of department. Yes, it takes practically care of everything, gives you a monthly stipend of 1,000 to 1,800 Turkish lira, as the case may be, depending on your level, whether you're going for undergraduate, master's, or kind of PhD. You also get the opportunity to kind of be a member of the alumni network for Turkiye Burslari scholars in the past. So what are the application criteria and eligibility for this scholarship? I mean, there is a minimum academic requirement. If you are going for undergraduate, then you should have at least 70% of academic qualification. And then for master's degree students, you need to get also 75% and above. If you are actually going for courses related to medicine and maybe pharmacy and as the case may be, then you will need to make sure you have over 90% academic qualification for it. There's also, of course, age limit. If you're going for undergraduate, you must be under the age of 21. If you're going for master's degree, then you have to be under the age of 30. And then for PhD, then 35. If you are actually going for research scholarship, you need to be within the age bracket of 45. And of course, if you are coming from any kind of country that is not from Turkey, then you are highly eligible. Let's look at also the application window. I mean, the scholarship opened since 10th of this month, January, and it will run through till February 20th. You should expect to be called for interview between the months of June and July, and by early weeks of August, the results of those who have been awarded the scholarship will be announced. How do you apply for this scholarship? There are basically 5 major steps for application. First, you have to create an account on the official application website. Then you can upload the documents required, and then of course you can list the universities from Turkey you have interest in. Then you write your LOI, the letter of intent, upload it. Finally, check your documents, and then you submit. That is it. Very simple. 5 major steps. Talk about the documents required for the scholarship. Of course, as every scholarship is required, you need to submit a valid ID card, you need to submit your photograph, and some certificates, undergraduate diploma, as the case may be. And you may also need to submit IELTS or SATs if applicable. That is, if you chose the university that require for this. Like I said before, you don't need IELTS except you want to provide for it, except you go for universities and maybe colleges that actually ask for this. And then for those going for PhD, you need to submit a research proposal. Please note that few courses are actually taught in English in Turkish universities. So if you are going for English taught courses, you may likely need to submit IELTS or as the case may be. But of course, if you are going for Turkish taught subjects or Turkish taught programs, you don't need to submit any kind of IELTS or language certificate. Of course, you will be taught Turkish for 1 year by the time you arrive Turkey. Now, let's look at the evaluation and the selection procedure. First, of course, there will be some kind of a pre-assessment where those who are eligible are selected out and those who are not eligible are thrown out of the window. I'm sorry to use that word. And then they will proceed towards the main evaluation. From the main evaluation, there will now be tests. Those who are deemed fit will be invited for tests. Only for undergraduate students. I want to make sure that you understand this. Only for undergraduate students will needed to write some tests. Will sit for a test, and this test will basically based on mathematics and geometry and some logical questions. In this video description, you will see some sample questions and of course the answers to those questions. After the test, you'll be called for interview, and after the interview, those who are shortlisted for the scholarship will be contacted via email. So how can you easily win the Turkiye Burslari scholarship? I have 3 important points that if you keep to it, I'm sure you will be selected for this scholarship. First, it is important that you choose some courses that are taught in Turkish. Because this scholarship is actually challenging in a way to promote the Turkish culture. So if you are choosing a course taught in Turkish, then you are telling the selection committee that you're actually interested in promoting the Turkish language and culture. Number two, you must have to choose courses or universities, that are in the rural areas of Turkey. Don't go for universities in Ankara and Istanbul, because these universities are highly, scrambled for by students. So go for universities that are in the rural aspect of in the rural areas of Turkey. By this, you increase your chances of being selected. Finally, on how you can be selected for a scholarship, you will need to write a strong letter of intent. You need to write a competitive, strong letter of intent. I don't know how best to explain this, but then I am giving free opportunity for students to kind of review their letter of intent. If you write a letter of intent and you want me to review it, just let me know, and then I will give you an email address that you can send it to me, and then I will review it for you and let you know how you can come up with something very, very strong and competitive. Guys, so if you have any further question, you can use the comment section to throw in your question. I will be there to take care of them. That is why I'm here, right? I will always be there to answer your questions. You can also throw your questions to the Turkiye Burslari scholarship guys on the website, and I'm sure they will be there. If you write an email, they'll be there to take care of your questions as well. I want to remind you again that it's a good life. Make it count. Make it count. Make it count. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to encourage us as we go further in making videos on scholarship all around Europe and anywhere in the world. I'll meet you again at the next bus stop with another juicy, mouth-watering scholarship opportunity. Thank you very much. Bye.